Hello beautiful ladies, welcome. My name is Ayanime and in today's video I'll be sharing with you 7 things an elegant lady should never ever do on a date, especially a first date. If this is your first time, welcome. Please subscribe. But if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. Ladies, we do not have monopoly on bad experiences when it comes to dates. The same way we have crazy and weird stories to tell regarding dates we've been on, that is the same way men also have their stories to tell. If you don't believe me, ask the men in your life and I'm sure that they will tell you stories that will make you cringe and wonder why somebody would behave that way. Now, December is here. A lot of people will be traveling into the country. There will be opportunities to network, to date, to meet different kinds of people. And we want to be on our A game. We want to show up and we want to show out. We want to leave good impressions. And that is why the first thing you should never do on a date is show up with a friend or friends. Ladies, doing this is so insensitive and it tells your dates that you're not interested in them at all. If you're not interested in somebody, why are you going out on a date with them in the first place? Probably this person likes you and you're not doing them any favors by stringing them along. So if you don't like somebody, don't go out on a date with them. I believe that if you like somebody, you wouldn't show up with some other person because you want a one-on-one intimate time with your date. You want to get to know them. You want to experience them. I know some of the ladies will say that they do that for security reasons, but you can take control of the situation and make sure that you're going out on a date to a place that you feel comfortable at, a place that is public. All right, so ladies, if you've been doing this or you planned on doing this, please stop. It is not going to serve you in the long run. The second thing you do not want to do on a date is show up shabby. Ladies, in my opinion, first dates are important occasions. You could be meeting the love of your life. So you want to take time, make an effort and look stunning. You want your date to watch you walk into that restaurant and just be stunned by your beauty, by your carriage and how gorgeous you look, okay? So ladies, please take time, be intentional about your outfit, your makeup, your nails, your hair. Another thing, ladies, wear a seductive scent. You want him to give you a hug or a kiss on the cheek and just be overcome with the urge to breathe you in. I'm sure that some of us ladies have had experiences like that where we hugged our date and they smelled so good. And that brings me to the third thing you should never do on a date, and that is get tipsy or drunk. This is absolutely unacceptable. Don't you value yourself and your security? Why would you want to go on a date and be drunk or tipsy? I understand that for first dates you're a bit nervous and you believe that alcohol will calm your nerves. That is true, but too much alcohol can lower your inhibitions. It can make you behave in a terrible manner. It can make you, say things you don't want to say or share things you didn't plan on sharing with your date. So ladies, limit the amount of alcohol you take when you're on a date. Some men may find this okay or acceptable, but the men that we want to attract into our lives will definitely not, all right? And another thing, ladies, do not leave your drinks unattended when you're on a date with a total stranger. As much as we want to have fun, meet people and date, we also want to be conscious about our security. The fourth thing you should never do on a date is display poor conversational skills. And ladies, this has to do with talking about your ex, interrupting and talking over your date, being argumentative and confrontational, checking your phone constantly. Ladies, please put your phone away and give your date your attention. Another thing also is for you to go on and on and on about yourself. I understand that some people, when they're nervous, they want to talk and talk and talk. Take a deep breath and just center yourself and ask your dates questions. Let them do the talking. Ask them interesting questions, and when they answer you, ask another follow-up question. It is even better if they do more of the talking, because then you will get to know them, you'll get to know who this person is, and it will help you decide if you want to go on another date with them. There will be time to get argumentative and feisty about your opinions. There will be time to talk about your life and all the things that you've been through. And that time is when you're comfortable and you've gotten to know each other properly. And believe me, a first date is not the time or place. The fifth thing you do not want to do on a date is forget your manners. Ladies, please be polite to everybody. And I mean everybody. From the security person to the doorman to your waiter or waitress. And even when you're displeased about something, you can express yourself in a polite manner. We are often judged by the way we treat other people, and the last thing you want to do is leave an impression that you're just this rude, mean person who doesn't know how to treat others with respect and kindness. So ladies, be polite to everybody. I remember years ago I was on a date and my date was rude to everybody. And ladies, I mean everybody. And even when I pointed it out to him, he was rude to me. And trust me, that was the end of that date. You do not want that to be the case for you, especially if this is somebody that you actually like. Observing good manners does not end with being polite to other people. It also means observing proper dining etiquette. Chew with your mouth closed. Do not speak when you have food in your mouth. Do not belch loudly. Do not put your elbows on the table, or put your phone on the table, or put your purse on the table. Ladies, put your purse away. If you're in a 5-star restaurant, you'll be given a table side purse holder. But if you're not given something like that, then just sit forward and place your purse on the chair behind you. This will actually help with your posture, because then you will not be able to slouch. Ladies, I have a video on how to sit, stand, and walk like a lady, and I'll leave the link up there for you to watch later on. Ladies, if it is a buffet, do not serve yourself an amount of food that you cannot finish. Please avoid waste. And another thing, do not take pictures of food or ask your date to take pictures of you, especially on a first date, all right? It will leave the impression that all you came out for was the food and the drinks and the pictures, and you're probably not that interested in the person you're on a date with. And you do not want to leave this impression, especially if this is somebody that you truly like. So you're on a date and the food is so delicious, and you just know that you're going to want to eat this food for breakfast. And one spirit will then come into you and tell you to order an extra plate of meal as takeout. Don't do it. Ladies, rebuke that spirit. And that brings me to the 6th thing you should never do on a date, and that is request for an extra plate of meal as takeout. It is such a ridiculous thing to do, ladies. If the food is that delicious, you can always go back there another day and buy something for yourself. It is different if you have leftovers and your date is comfortable with you asking them to pack that for you as takeout. And I say comfortable because some people may think that you're cheap, or again, all you came out for was the food. So ladies, read your date, and if you think that they'll be comfortable with you requesting for your leftovers to be packed, then go ahead and do that. But please do not order for an extra plate of meal as takeout, because that would just leave a terrible impression, and you do not want to leave that kind of impression, especially if this is somebody that you truly like. And finally, the 7th thing you should never do on a date is overshare. Ladies, avoid sharing too much, be it about your career, your business, your personal life, or your sex life. Why would you even want to talk about sex on your first date? Hopefully, when your relationship has progressed, there will be time for you to tell your date how you want it, when you want it. Avoid talking about things like that on the first date. Avoid talking too much about your achievements also. You want to create an aura of mystery around you. You want to keep your date intrigued. You want your date to think that they figured you out on your first date, and then bam, you just share some new information about you, and it's like, who is this lady? I really want to get to know her more. Don't you want that? especially if it is somebody that you like. I'm sure you want that, and I'm also sure that you do not want your date to have that whole impression of see finish on a first date. So, ladies, please keep some information to yourself and share it bit by bit as hopefully your relationship progresses. So these are the 7 things that I believe you should never do on a date. But above all of this, be yourself, be confident, and have fun. I do hope that you enjoyed this video and you learned something new, as it was made with love and thoughtfulness. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment on this video, especially if you have other things you want us to know and you believe that we can benefit from, as I'm always open to learning from you. As always, be kind to yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.